So you do have the Three of Swords in reverse. I didn't even look over your cards or whatever or take it in. But anyways, you have the Three of Swords in reverse as your overall. So this is about getting over a disappointment or some kind of forgiveness. It could definitely be coming from a Gemini individual. This is also about needing to make a decision. If this was about a separation, it looks like you guys are definitely getting over that separation, because it looks like somebody may have made this decision to separate. This can be from a job. This can be from This can be from a job. This can be a relationship. Now, if this is like a legal situation, I don't want to say legal, but whenever I look at this, I feel like two people are being judged in some kind of way. There's definitely a decision that is needing to be made or is about to be made, but it looks like you will get over that disappointment, okay? Because I do see stress, so we do have stress in the past. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be laughing at y'all, because I have been through this, okay? So it looks like you guys are getting out of a stressed out period. We do have the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is in reverse, which is good because you guys are getting out of that. We do have the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles is about balance, okay? This is about financial pressure, like being able to balance out your finances, but there's still some kind of pressure going on there. This can be about you having two jobs, okay? So, and that could be the decision. Maybe you're wanting to leave. So, but it's like you was balancing two things. Now, if this is a relationship, they're doing the same damn thing. They're juggling, okay? And it looks like they was juggling and somebody was waiting. So we do have the Hangman. So the Hangman is about something being put on pause because somebody was juggling a situation, like a relationship. They could have put somebody on pause. That could have been the situation. This can also be about weighing out your options, okay? Needing to bring something into balance, and somebody could have did this on their own. Maybe they need to take a breather. This is like, well, let me stop, think about a situation so that I can come into the light. He has the light around his head, so that I can figure out some damn answers on my own. And it looks like if you guys did that, then that is something like weighing out your own options. That is something that was very beneficial to you guys, because it looks like it helped you get out of some kind of stressful period. This wasn't you, it was somebody else, okay? But I still see something being put on pause for a moment, okay? Or at least it was. So in the present moment, we do have the beautiful Ten of Pentacles. I had to say it like that because this is like your everything card. So it's like you may feel like you won a grand prize. This is like a completion. So it's not like it is a 10. So you are completing something. This could have been something that took a very long time, like a goal. This can be retirement. This can be a settlement. But it definitely looks like something is definitely coming to a completion. This can be in a relationship as well, and it looks like somebody is trying to or is making that decision. Now, if there was some kind of separation dealing with like a divorce, this can just be a large sum of money that is suddenly coming to you. So we do have the Tower card. The Tower card is about something changing suddenly, okay? Sorry about the sinus noises, okay? But there's something that is suddenly changing, and it looks like it can be something that could give you some kind of stability in your life. This can be, like how I said, a large sum of money. There could have been some kind of judgment. This can also be about bringing the family back together. If this is a family situation, it looks like suddenly the family is becoming stabilized in some kind of way because of some kind of decision, either because of some kind of separation or because of whatever this decision was, okay? Because this is like a big decision within a partnership, or a decision that is being judged over two people, like a couple, okay? So somebody may have suddenly I don't want to say got married, but there's something here that brought in some kind of stability that took a long time to get to. Somebody was waiting. Somebody was waiting on that big ass change, and it looks like that is what is currently going on, okay? So In the future, though, we do have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is about walking away, being able to walk away from a situation. And it looks like you guys are being able to walk away from something that definitely had you stressed out. If this is about a court situation, you guys are walking away with a lot of fucking money. That's exactly what I'm seeing. You guys are walking away with a lot of money, or you're walking away with a pretty damn good settlement. If this is about, a relationship, this does not have to be about you walking away from a relationship. You may have invested a lot of time into it, but it's like something may be coming to a completion in this relationship, okay? And you guys are choosing to walk away from it. We do have the Strength card in reverse, so something it's going to take a lot of courage for somebody to deal with something. This does not have to be you, the sign of Leo, okay? But somebody definitely is walking away from something. This could be both of you guys being able to walk away from a situation that may have been chaotic, okay? And you guys are just trying to bring the relationship back together, okay? Anyways, we have the Strength card in reverse. So the Strength card is the sign of Leo, but this is also about feeling discouraged in some kind of way, feeling like you don't have the strength to deal with the situation. And it's about past disappointments. 10 of Swords in reverse. This is a past disappointment, a past betrayal. It looks like you guys are getting over it. This is something that was done in the past, like how I said. It looks like I'm repeating myself. You guys are getting over it. You guys are needing the strength to get over it and walk away from it. That's kind of what I'm seeing. Like, if you want a relationship to work out and if you don't want this separation to happen, you're going to have to let go. And I know it's hard. I know it's hard. If somebody disappointed you, yeah, you want to break their neck. But it's just like, this is like, it's going to take a lot of strength for you to get over something, okay? Or at least it took a lot of strength for you to get over something. But it does look like you were walking away from something. Something suddenly happened, and it's like you was waiting. You was waiting on something to suddenly happen in the situation. I hope this is making sense. But it looks like whatever happened is getting you out of feeling betrayed in some kind of way. Okay, so we're going to get for those that just joined me, I'm not normally like this. I'm not normally this damn rusty, but sorry, but I'm trying to. Something was calling me, like I couldn't procrastinate anymore. I had to get to y'all readings. Okay, so for the Nine of Swords in reverse, we do have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is about somebody who is focused on their money. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo individual. This could be about your job, okay? Like how I said, you guys are trying to balance out, trying to weigh out your options, or trying to maybe possibly make a decision concerning job, concerning money. This can be somebody else because this can be the person who is lending you some money, and that could be the settlement, okay? They're trying to weigh out their options, and that's something that you was kind of waiting for. You was waiting on some kind of money. That's kind of what I'm saying. Or you was waiting on somebody to give you that stability in a relationship and stop juggling. Hell. So for the Two of Pentacles, sorry, I don't have a regular desk. For the Two of Pentacles, we do have the Two of Cups in reverse. Definitely a decision about a partnership. It looks like you guys are no longer stressed about it. I see two partnerships, okay? So somebody could have had to make a decision on something that was probably newer and something that was probably older. Like, they may have had more of a connection with somebody, which is this card. Somebody may have had more of a connection with somebody, and they had to make a decision on which partnership they actually wanted, okay? These two people, somebody could have been married. That's what I seen. I did see that. So somebody could have definitely been married. And somebody had to make a decision on, you know, I don't want to call y'all the side piece because sometimes that's not even it. And it's probably not even you. Like, that's the side piece. You probably have somebody who is your side piece. But it looks like you're having to make a decision. Anyways. So, and if this is, like how I said, if this is about a job situation, you're still having to make a decision on what is beneficial to you. And it looks like you're focused more on money. You're focused more on stability. For the Hangman, we do have the High Priestess in reverse. I think Gemini got the same damn thing. In the same spot. So it looks like whatever was hidden is definitely coming out. That could have been the situation that caused the betrayal, okay? So if somebody had a partnership, like a partner on the side, that is definitely coming out. Could have caused the chaos. Could have caused the separation. Could have caused somebody's marriage. Could have caused somebody to pay out a lot of fucking money. Anyway, so we're going to get the 10 of Pentacles. To new people, I do cuss a lot. I just haven't been cussing a lot lately. I don't know why. So I feel like I have to explain this. The High Priestess is about something that is hidden. This is also about needing to use your intuition as well. Some of you guys may have already knew that a relationship was probably going to be over because maybe they had you waiting for too damn long. Some of you may have realized that, not realized it, but you may have knew, like, because it's like you're no longer stressed about it. You could have even just used your own intuition, like, well, maybe I need to mentally disconnect from this because it's causing me too much stress, okay? Anyways. Okay, so for the 10 of Pentacles, we do have the King of Cups. Now I see two guys. King of Cups in reverse is somebody who could be emotionally imbalanced. Like, he doesn't know what the hell he wants. Like, one minute he wants you because it's like he's feeling like he's lovey-dovey. The next minute he don't. So there could be some kind of emotional manipulation, or at least that's what you was feeling like. Pisces, Cancer, Aries, Scorpio individual, okay? And then we have the Star card. So the Star card is the sign of Aquarius, but this is also about healing. Somebody was needing to get their emotions together. Somebody was definitely overly emotional. And it looks like it was more like a dude, okay? Somebody was definitely overly emotional in a relationship and having way too much stress in it. But I do see, like, if he was emotionally imbalanced, he's looking at the 10 of Pentacles, okay? So he's looking at something that is already there or took a long time to create, okay? Somebody's looking at something more of a long-term situation. Like, if somebody was, what am I trying to say? If somebody was emotionally imbalanced, it looks like somebody's trying to get back balance, if that's making any sense. Like, they're trying to take something more seriously, okay? If you was dealing with a Gemini, they may have felt like, who am I on? Cancer. If you're dealing with a Gemini, they may have felt like somebody could have emotionally manipulated them. Yeah, we do have a separation here within a marriage. So we do have the Hierophant in reverse. So the Hierophant in reverse is like getting out of a long-term relationship, getting out of a marriage. So some of you guys could actually be getting a divorce, and that's something that somebody had to get over, and it looks like somebody's definitely getting over it. We do have the Queen of Cups in reverse. You could have kids with this individual, and that could be the decision. Like, maybe there's some kind of financial decision. They could be two teenagers, because I always look at this as like teenagers or just like two kids, okay? So there's something concerning that could have you guys emotionally imbalanced, because he's looking at this large amount of money. So that could be something that somebody is like, maybe if somebody's trying to weigh their options of whether or not they want to get divorced, they could be thinking about having to pay out child support, okay? So, but I do see something suddenly happening, though. And there goes the Six of Cups. So there's definitely something concerning children, and your cards fell on the floor. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, I'm hot as hell. But anyways, for the person who's actually thinking about getting a divorce, if you haven't already done it, I see somebody who is they're already emotionally imbalanced as well, but she's looking at the Tower. She's looking at some shit that's already about to go down. Like, I want to say she already knew. That's what I was saying. Somebody already knew something was probably going to happen. Somebody could have been already seeking out other options. We do have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is about other options. This can also be about feeling delusional about a situation, like, oh my God, what the hell just happened? Like, what the hell just happened? So something could have suddenly happened, and it could have been like some kind of surprise to somebody. because it's like somebody been together for a very long time. So it's just like what I'm seeing is that it this is hard. Okay. If you're in a long-term, I'm going to say long-term relationship because not everybody's damn near married. But if you're in a long-term relationship, what I'm seeing is that somebody could be trying to weigh, like trying to figure out, is this worth actually doing? Okay. Because this is like seeking out other options to try to keep stuff intact. Okay. And I do see some kind of hope and healing here. So somebody's definitely trying to heal a situation, maybe even trying to try out different ways to do that, but maybe something was already about to fall apart anyways. Okay. If this is about a court situation, and I do see concerning two people, what I'm thinking is that one person is hopeful, the other person is looking at some shit that is about to be a disaster. Okay, so it's like they're already thinking about, what I want to say is like, what they're already thinking about, what can they possibly do to try to after this disaster. Okay, if that's making any damn sense. Okay, I hope that's making sense to somebody. So we're gonna get the Eight of Cups. Yeah, we have Justice in reverse, so somebody's definitely getting a divorce. They're walking away for that. And we do have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in reverse is about financial security. Somebody was financially possibly codependent on somebody, and it's because it's not financially codependent. Like, you have ties with each other because you guys are married. There's some kind of legal situation going on with that. But somebody's walking away from that, but there is some kind of confusion going on as far as walking away from it. Somebody's confused. Somebody doesn't know what the hell is going to happen. This is like, I don't know what the hell is out there. These are my options, but I don't know what the hell is out there. So something could have definitely happened. Now, as far as a legal situation, you are, when I say legal, this is just like people dealing with like everyday court stuff, not marriage. Somebody may be losing out on money. That's kind of what I'm saying. And that could have been the past disappointment. Like, this could have been something that you already dealt with, because this is something that it was disappointing already, but there's some kind of past disappointment, okay, so that you're dealing with, and it has something to deal with your legal situation that could actually be draining your finances. Like, you have money, but it's like you may be getting drained from some kind of legal situation, and there's confusion about on how to walk away from that. Somebody is feeling discouraged for some kind of reason. Yeah, but it looks like somebody's no longer feeling mentally stuck, where they felt like they couldn't mentally have a peace of mind. Six of Wands in reverse is about not being able to have a peace of mind. This can also be about a delay as far as being able to move with somebody, and that could be the decision to bring two people together. Somebody was probably trying to decide on that. Cancer had the same damn thing, but it does look like if somebody was mentally stuck on it, somebody is no longer thinking about the situation. Because they're trying to move on. Like, what I'm saying is like somebody's trying to move on, but somebody really doesn't know how. Okay? Not like, you know how to pick up your feet and step forward, but it's like emotionally, it's like it could be hard for somebody. And that is exactly what I was saying. And okay. So, Ten of Swords in reverse, we do have the Devil card. The Devil card can talk about contracts. This can talk about a tie with somebody. I definitely see a divorce. So, it looks like if you were getting a divorce, it's because you was not happy in the shit. This is the damn Devil card. So you was tied to somebody who was either making you feel trapped in some kind of way, or you just wanted to be free. That's what I'm saying. You wanted to be free. You wanted to walk away from the situation. But I'm not understanding what this confusion is. Some of you guys could have been dealing with a Capricorn who was just at a distance, okay? And in order for you guys, like how I said, to bring this relationship together, somebody has to make a decision on whether or not they actually want to move. If somebody was dealing with some kind of drug addiction, that could have been something that is causing somebody some legal situations, and that could be something that somebody really can't Like they don't want to face it, but they're going to have to return back to it. But it does look like they're not sure if they're going to be able to walk away from it. That's kind of what I'm saying. Because this can talk about, you know, being on probation, being in jail, being trapped in some kind of way. There's some kind of restriction, but it looks like some kind of restriction is definitely being let go of. I want to see the High Priestess. Yeah. So we do have the Page of Cups. Jim and I had the same thing. Page of Cups is about an offer. So some of you guys could definitely be trying to offer something to somebody after some kind of judgment is being made or a final decision is being made. The judgment is pointing to the Seven of Cups, okay? So it's like he's blowing the horn on the Seven of Cups, and as far as you needing to separate, if you're in a relationship that is toxic, okay? You're letting that go. You're getting over the disappointments. You're letting it go. And this can be, you know, you just thinking negatively as well. You're definitely letting that go. If this is a job situation, I'm sorry I didn't focus on job because the Hierophant could definitely be a job, but there's some kind of partnership that is going on here. Somebody's needing to seek out different options. That's what I'm saying. Like somebody's walking away from a situation. They're breaking that contract and it's like they're seeking out other options. Or somebody is seeking you out, and that is the judgment you have to make. Like that's the decision you have to make. Do you want to seek out other options, or do you want to walk away from this job? Because there's something that could be, as far as there's something that is not fair. Okay, something is not balanced, something is not fair, and that is what is discouraging somebody, because it's like they dealt with this situation before. Some of you guys, you are not probably getting paid what you're worth, okay? Because this is like, I know my value, I know my worth. So that could be something that is not fair to you guys, and you guys are questioning on whether or not I should actually seek other options, relationship, job wise. But I see the Judgment card is saying, yeah, suddenly you need to start making those moves and starting to do something that is more not do something, but yeah, do something that is more am I ripping my damn cards? Yeah, I am. But do something or take some kind of offer that is more emotionally fulfilling to you. Sign of Pisces. I'm sorry if I didn't say that already. We do have the Fool card. So the Fool card is about starting over. So you're definitely needing to jump into a situation that has better offers for you. And it looks like you're suddenly going to do that. Now, if you do that, that's when you may be able to get something that is more stable for you. Okay? Because you're needing to figure out what is actually how to hit. First, you're needing to figure out how to heal this situation, or what needs to be healed. Then you're needing to seek out your options, okay, that is more emotionally fulfilling to you, so that you can take this jump, so that you can start over. Somebody's definitely making that decision to start a situation over so that they can heal a relationship, okay? Relationship, partnership, it doesn't matter. It looks more, it can be work and can be a relationship, but somebody's definitely letting go of something that was toxic to them, that was either bringing some kind of imbalance in their relationship, or somebody's just getting a divorce. That's kind of what I'm saying. Somebody's getting a divorce where they was mentally stuck and thinking that they was going to be able to balance out the situation and things were going to be smooth sailing. No, it's not. Something is not right. Something's not right. Somebody's tired of dealing with the disappointments and somebody is walking the hell away. But there is some kind of confusion, maybe possibly dealing with, because this to me is like division. So you could have some kind of confusion as far as how to divide up the assets, as far as the things that you guys collected over the years if you're dealing with a relationship. Okay, that was the message. Because when I start rambling like that, that could be the message, and this is like the different options. So suddenly you're going to have to deal with like options, like different options as far as how to deal with the situation so you can jump into your new beginning.